Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Chibi-Robo. In the last episode, of course, we started the game, and in this episode we're going to continue on with the first night. So let's get out of here. I am going to show you the pose for this costume. It's completely optional. You need this for one storyline a little bit later, but you don't need this to complete like the main game or anything. I think that's adorable, but apparently the other characters find that scary because it does scare people when you do it. So let's take that off and let's investigate the mysterious TV that turned on by itself. So confused, so conflicted. People say evil, people say justice. But what is justice and what is evil? Do I truly fight on the side of justice? Or am I just a fool, a blind fool? No, I fight on the side of justice. Those who think they can disturb the peace will get a taste of my space fury. Space Hunter Drake Redcrest. Say hello to Space Hunter Drake Redcrest. Ah, Drake Redcrest, you devil. You're still as sharp as ever. Apologies if the text goes by too fast. I'm not always in control of it. Space Hunter Drake Redcrest! Good morning, Chibi-Robo. It's not morning. What's this? No answer, eh? Space Hunter Code Part 1. Greet everyone by yelling. Perhaps you've been shocked into silence by the sight of toys moving? Do not be afraid, friend. The toys in this house move and speak when humans aren't around. Enough talk! It bores, Drake Redcrest. Let us be friends, oh diminutive one. Diminutive means quiet, by the way. As a friend, it is my duty to inform you that your life appears to need more justice. But Drake Redcrest can solve that problem. Take this special gift. It's just for you. Ha 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 ha. Drake Redcrest suit. Shall I show you how to don it, friend? Ah, we already got that from Telly. Ha 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 ha! Cleverness becomes you. We are well met, you and I. Put it on. Do not keep Drake Redcrest waiting. Show me how it looks on you. We shall learn the facts of justice together. Alright, let's do it. Let's put on the Drake Redcrest suit. Space Hunter Drake Redcrest! Ha 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 ha! It looks good on you, little man. So, you wish to fight for truth and justice, eh? Don't lie, Drake Redcrest knows these things. Yes, we do. Ha 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 ha! That, my friend, is a specialty of mine. You just sit back and enjoy the ride. This part is actually quite difficult. We'll see how many tries it takes me. Hold, stand your ground. Very well, my small metal friend. I will now administer the test of justice. It will be long, hard, and arduous, but you must endure no matter the cost. Ready? Then we ride. Mark my words, mark them well. Space Hunter Code Part 2. True justice cannot exist without a pose. You'll never be an agent of justice unless you master this. Old friend! You must be the one known as Television. Whoa, how did you know my name? Ha 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 ha! That's Justice 101, my flying metal friend. Wow, that's impressive. But we're about to enter dangerous skies here, so you must fly back. Are you ready? Here's the skinny. When I start to pose, press Z immediately. Ha 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 ha, easy as pie, right? Yes, sir. You can do it, Chibi-Robo! And we ride. Oh, shoot. I was not ready for that. He usually waits. No, by the flaming gas clouds of Titan, no! Make sure that you press Z. He usually does not do that right away. Alright, hold on a second. Too slow, too slow! Curses and blasts! Let us try it again. See, there usually waits a bit. I was not prepared. Space Hunter Drake Redcrest! Actually did better there than I usually do. Wow, that's fantastic! You're the best, Chibi-Robo! Ha 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 ha! Stupendously done, Chibi-Robo! I mean, Space Hunter Robo. I am now proud to appoint you as the universe's 99th Space Hunter. Huzzah to you, Space Hunter Robo! Space Hunter Drake Redcrest just gave you 19 happy points. You got 100 moolah. Spread the happiness. Chibi-Robo! You mastered Drake Redcrest Z action. Let's show everyone what you can do with it. When you wear this, think of justice. See you around, Hunter. I can think of someone who might appreciate this costume. Let's pick up Telly's trash. Oh, Telly. And you actually can't do anything else with Drake Redcrest right now. You can talk to him again, but you'll have to complete his story later. If one wants to patrol, one must pose, mark it, and never forget it. But even if you pose in front of him now, nothing really happens. Space Hunter Drake Redcrest! Hello, Space Hunter Robo. Your excitement is indeed impressive, but it seems that the living room is currently in a state of buckalochism. That is a word, right? No, it's not. Of course it is. Irregardlessness! I shall leave you in charge of tomorrow's patrol, Space Hunter Chibi-Robo. Mark those words, we shall patrol tomorrow. Plug. There's a plug right there. Yeah, it takes quite a bit of energy to use a Z action. Alright, we're okay. But yes, if we come back later, I don't know if tomorrow will be progressed enough, but you can patrol with him later. Phew, that was close. You're fully recharged. We're not going to save. I'm not so sure how much I like the plug system. You'll see later, but like some other stuff can happen with the plugs, and I don't know. We'll get there later. Collect some money where we can. Remember, we are saving up for a special new tool. And right now, I'm just kind of gonna clean up every mess that I see. So I'm gonna clean up all the stains, I'm gonna pick up every little piece of trash, I'm gonna throw away all the trash, and I really am just kind of trying to get as much money right now as I can. Because we would like that blaster. And if I could get the blaster during the first night, then I can take care of some stuff that I won't have to worry about during the first day. If you open drawers, you can climb on them, and sometimes stuff will pop out. Just like that. Not always though, so don't count on it. This is a frog ring. This will be important later, but I think you might have an idea who likes those. Alright. This up here is also something very special that I think I have enough power for. Should be okay. The coins, I believe, are different colors. You get bronze, silver, and gold ones. Bronze being 10, silver is 50, and then the gold is 100. It's a little bit hard to tell the color. It's not that important. Just pick up coins when you see them anyway. What's this? A small door? That's odd. I have no info on it in my memory banks. Yeah, this game's kind kind of weird sometimes. Let's just leave. Are you okay? No. What? You're not okay? Oh no, what happened in there? Dum 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 dum. Hey, since this small door has your eyes, let's call it a chibi door. So the deal with the chibi doors, I gotta make sure I don't fall down too much here. The chibi doors were set up by Mr. Sanderson to basically give Chibi-Robo a little something fun to do. I don't know if this is ever actually explained in the game, you might have to get that info out of the manual, but that's what they are. They cost power to open, but they always give you a nice amount of money, so definitely get them whenever you can. And, of course, you do get a prize for getting all of them, although we're not going to be able to do that for a while. Some of that is like endgame stuff. But anyway, let's continue on. Like I said, there is somebody who might be interested in seeing our Drake Redcrest costume. Candy wrapper. This is a very good game for me because I like completing stuff and I really like taking care of stuff as I see it. So like there's trash all over the place, it's very satisfying for me to just pick it all up. I've heard this game described as chores made fun, and in a way that's kind of true. Eep! Eep! Oh my gosh, Drake Redcrest? Is that really you? No, it's not me. Oh, it's just you, Chibi-Robo. Whew, that's a relief. Whenever I see Space Hunter Drake Redcrest, my stomach gets all nervous and fluttery. And whenever he does his pose, I get really nervous. Sometimes I faint right on the spot. Oh my, well we wouldn't want that now, would we? Let's see what happens if we talk to her in the other costumes. Yeep? Oh my gosh, what happened to you? Why are you even walking around? Yes? You need serious medical attention. I don't know. Oh yeah, you can do this one in front of people. Eep! Oh my gosh, oh, it's the same thing. Alright. I'm not going to show all of this right now. What I will probably do is I'll set up some sort of bonus video where I use all the costumes with all of the characters. But I just wanted to show a little bit that you can do this multiple times with multiple costumes and get a bunch of different responses. Whoa, what was that sound? That handsome sound. Drake Redcrest? Oh my gosh. You patrol really good. Oh, Sophie, no, that was so stupid. And now the kitchen is open. We're not gonna go in there right now. There's actually not a whole lot you can do in there night one. What's up with her? Oh well, now we can go into the kitchen. Like I said, there's really not a whole lot you can do in there the first night. They've actually got the room set up so that sort of some of the places that you need to climb on are blocked off. If we can afford the Chibi Blaster, we will go in there because one of the only things we can do right now is to shoot something with the Chibi Blaster. I'll try to pop in before the night's over just because it is a little bit different the first night, but don't expect to get a whole lot of activity in the kitchen right now. Same with the other room, actually. The living room is kind of where it's at for night one. There's usually some sort of trash in the fireplace. Or what, I guess this isn't a fireplace, there's flowers in a basket. Alright. I'm waiting for a particular event to happen. It should happen soon. And in the meantime, like I said, we are just gonna tidy up. This is a very relaxed game, usually. There's some moments of action, but they're pretty few and far between, honestly. And even those are like kind of on the relaxed side. This is really just a chill game, and I like that about it. It's very nice. It's not particularly difficult. Some parts are extremely difficult. Some of the mini games I have a lot of trouble with, but it's not a super hard game. It's not really meant to challenge you tremendously. It's just meant to be fun, and it is very touching as you see more of the toys and the people and learn their stories. This game really does have a whole lot of heart. Alright, so here's how you get rid of garbage. That's right, you can also get happy points by throwing garbage away. The first time I played this game, I did not know how to do this for a while. It doesn't really teach you how to do it, but I guess it doesn't have to. It gives you the icon that you have to examine it. And you can see the cookie crumbs actually do have another use, but we will be picking more up of them at some point. You got a total of 37 happy points. You got 370 moolah. Yeah, the cookie crumbs, like I said, have another purpose, but we will be picking up more, and honestly, I don't like using them the other way because I don't think it's actually worth any more happy points than just throwing them away. But I will be showing it, don't worry. Trash everywhere. There is always going to be some trash scattered around, but because this is the night after the party, it's going to be worse tonight. We got another chibi door here, which is good because we can probably afford the blaster after this. Let's see how much money's in there. I'm pretty sure you just have to tilt the control stick to the right to open those. I don't think you have to, like, tilt them around or anything. Is that enough? I think that might be enough. Well, there's money under there, too. If it's not enough, we're very, very close. And the night has not even gone halfway, so we'll definitely be able to afford it by the end of the first night. Alright, let's go back to the chibi house and see if we can get that blaster. There's plenty to explore in the living room. We may or may not get to all of it today. That's okay. Just because time is progressing doesn't mean you're missing out on things. Some things are different between the day and the night, but that, like I said, that doesn't mean you're missing anything. There will be another night eventually, and a lot of the stuff in the living room doesn't change from day to night. It's just the toys, mostly. The toys are awake at night, the people are awake during the day. Let's adjust your happy point total. I'm pretty sure we've gotten a level or two by now. Your chibi ranking has gone from that number to that number. For making it into the top 100,000, Citrussoft has sent you a special gift, a brand new bonus battery. Whoa, would you look at that? Your battery power went up to 100. Not bad. In order to get the next bonus battery, you need 70 more happy points. While you're here, yeah, we're not going to save. There are a few very specific parts of the game where you need to have a very large No, I was trying to pick up the trash there. Like I was starting to say, there's a couple of very specific points in the game where you need to have a high battery. There's one game where you there's one room where you're kind of like climbing on the ceiling for a while and there's no plugs up there, and there's also like one very large puzzle that you kind of need to do all in one shot. But other than those two times, you don't need to worry too much about your battery being low, because there's always going to be, a plug around. Can we get the blaster? We can. Very good. There it is. The Chibi Blaster. You've upgraded. Keep it up, Chibi-Robo, and let's go! I guess there's also one other room that you really need to have a high battery for. We'll be talking about that in a second. So there's two rooms where it matters. Now, the shop has been updated. You can now get the charge chip, which enables the Chibi Blaster to fire a charged shot, and you can get the range chip, enables the Chibi Blaster to fire long-distance shots. I will be buying both of them as soon as possible. I usually like to start with the range shot. Please come again. But those are not super important. Like this one allows us to do new stuff immediately. The chips will be important later, but they're not super necessary for right this second. Let's climb up onto the couch and see what we can do up here. Look at all this trash. I suppose they don't have to clean it up anymore because we can do it in the middle of the night. This little box here is something that you can climb on, first of all, which can be helpful sometimes, but if you press A to push it, it will burst into happy points. I don't usually find that it's worth doing this. It's usually 5. I think sometimes it can be 15. It's not usually worth taking the time and diverting from the task that you're currently on, but I did want to show it at least once. There's several ways to go from here. We can go onto the table, we can go onto the rest of the armchair, which I think I'm going to do first, and we can also get to the couch from here. Remember, Chibi-Robo is very small, so mundane things around the room, like couches and chairs, turn into quite a bit of an obstacle course for us. Oh, there we go. Chibi-Robo? Did you just hear that totally weird sound? Yes, I did. I heard a strange noise coming from the far side of the foyer. I'm scared. We'll deal with that in a second. We're already here. I want to at least get onto the table while we're up here. Unfortunately, that cutscene will repeat itself until you go check that out, which is annoying, and I wish they wouldn't do that. So we will check that out as soon as we can. Let's get onto that table, though, because there is quite a bit of trash on here, and I believe it actually will go away after the first night. You can still see the remnants of the party, and obviously that's going to go away after the first night, too. So you still got all the plates and the bottles, and the cake is, like, mostly eaten. It's a shame they didn't put that away. They could have eaten that for breakfast. Cake for breakfast is the best breakfast. Cookie box. Seriously, breakfast cake is the best part of any party that has cake. Well, looks like they pretty much destroyed the chicken, which is nice. Either that or they actually put the leftovers away. Alright. Is that the kitchen, or is that the... That's the foyer, okay. Let's pick up that plug and let's get moving. I haven't bothered to take the Drake Redcrest costume off yet. There's really not much of a point. It'll automatically take it off for me before the next day. The reason to take a costume off would be because characters will react differently to you when you're wearing it. Hey, who's that? Tex Frisco! Yes, sir. I want to report immediately. What is that thing? It's an intruder, sir. I think it came from the living room, sir. Form a perimeter, men. Yes, sir. Go, go, go! That red block is flashing. That means we will be taking that later. Defensive positions. I love these guys. They're so funny. These guys aren't my favorite of the toys, but they're up there. You'll see my favorite later. They're little eggs. Oh, there's something else important. Little army eggs. Oh, this is important. This is actually giving you a hint. Alright, so that little toy bullet bounced off of that cup. An unauthorized intruder has entered the area. The Free Ranger's pride is at stake. Stop the intruder or I'll make you egg salad. If he comes into range, let him have it. Don't let your guard down, men. Lots of egg puns coming from these guys. These are the Free Rangers. They are an army of eggs. Chibi-Robo, this isn't good. Does this mean I agree, or no, it's not. Oh. The strange sound is coming from over there. It's going to be really hard to get over there. These rangers mean business. Yeah, he's right. Hard is one way to put it. It is actually impossible. There is no way to get over there right now. They will attack you and they will drain your health very, very, very quickly. But as you saw, there is something that might be able to stand up to them. And now that we have the Chibi Blaster, we can actually go investigate it. Oh, I just realized there's decorations on the table. I don't think I ever actually noticed that before, those little flowers and streamers. So let's make our way on over to the kitchen. Not too much we can do over there, but there is a little there is a little bit. Also, now that we have a bigger battery, we will start flashing red at a higher number. So it'll give us a quicker warning. Nope, we're not saving. It's not good to save in the middle of a recording, because if something goes wrong, if a file gets corrupted, or if something, the mic wasn't on, then you've lost the footage. You can't go back and, go back to your previous save. So, a little bit of best practices for recording a Let's Play. Never save when you're in the middle of an episode. Here's the kitchen. We'll take care of this chibi door first, because these are right here. Why not? Alright, money. I've heard some people, so if you guys are big friends of Lucagen like me, you'll know never save during an active LP. That's not entirely true. You can use that's true for games that only have one save file. You do have to be kind of careful about saving over stuff if you might potentially need to get it back. Alright, so that's pretty much all we came into the kitchen to do, was to blast that sticker. That's what the Chibi Blaster is for. At least for now, that's what it's for, is blasting stickers that might be blocking your way. I guess I'll take us up here. Is there any reason for me to be up here? Oops, that was the wrong button. Is there any reason for me to be up here right now? Not really. In fact, I'm not even going to go up there. There's going to be items and stuff there after the first night, but there's not really much purpose right now. I am going to open the drawers because we might get money out of them, and the money I think actually does respawn. So I am going to check the drawers, but we'll save the trip up the cabinet for a different day. Alright, see there, we got 50 out of there. That was worth it. I am actually going to take this costume off so I don't accidentally do the pose again. I hit Z when I was trying to hit the R button. Let's float down. There might be a chibi door or something up there, but we can get it later. Pick up this trash. Some trash will survive to the next day-night cycle, some won't, so pick up what you can when you see it. There will come a time where you're so close to the top rank that the trash just kind of doesn't matter anymore. But it's the beginning of the game, and I do want to level up as quickly as possible so we can increase our health. So I am going to be picking up pretty much everything that I can see. And Dow the dog is messy, messy, messy. I bet Mrs. Sanderson is not super happy about that. Getting 2 stains at once. I do tend to let myself get pretty low on battery, but I know what's okay and what isn't. I'm pretty sure I can still make it to a plug right now. And if I can't, well, joke's on me. But I'm pretty sure I'm okay. I like to get as much use out of a battery as I can. It is a little bit annoying having to go back and forth between the plugs. I will say I like the concept, and it's kind of fun for a while. It does get kind of old. It's an interesting mechanic, and it is interesting with time management and stuff, but it is kind of obnoxious having to stop what you're doing. So let's get these cookie crumbs here. Notice that Dow's bowl is empty. I wonder if we'll be able to solve that later. And you can normally climb up these drawers, but there's one that's pushed out right now. Oh, Drake Redcrest. You look at me too much. Why do you keep gazing at me from afar? Please, you must stop looking at me now. So Sophie's doing her thing up there. Normally this drawer is pushed in and you can climb up and get up to the counter, but during night 1, I'm pretty sure only during night 1, you can't get up there right now. That's just there to show you that there's a mug, and if you remember from the Free Rangers cutscene, we're going to need that. This is the door to the foyer. Because it's night 1, it's not open, but usually you can go straight from the kitchen into the foyer and vice versa. Night 1 is a little bit special. There's places that you can't go. There's a little bit of introductory stuff. It's really meant just to be kind of easing you into everything. And we're already almost done in the kitchen. Once we clean up this trash and get these paw prints, we're pretty much going to be done in here for the night. There'll be more to do tomorrow, don't worry. The house really does start to open up as you progress people's storylines, as you get a little bit more battery power, as you collect more items and do stuff like that. It really is a nice progression. Your world starts out pretty small, but It gets big quickly. And now that we have completely cleaned up after Dao, we are done in the kitchen and we're also done with this episode. So thank you very much for watching this episode of Chibi-Robo, and hopefully I'll see you next time for the end of the first night and whatever comes next. Bye-bye!